Okay.
Because I'm sort of ancillary. I make tools for biology. I'm not in the drug discovery arena myself.
Okay.
So I find the roundtables very educational in terms of, hearing what the problems are and how I might contribute to solutions.
Discussions are very intimate, which is also nice. Everyone gets the chance to speak on the topic. It's nice that there's not a specific sort of like outline or PowerPoints. Yeah. Which can be challenging. But no, I thought overall it was good.
Absolutely. So it's great to be able to discuss people's point of view, not just to sit in a lecture like you normally do. So it's great to hear from other people what pains are really, because a lot of people discuss their pains and got ideas on how to solve them. So there's a lot of solution seeking with different people, and I had what people are looking for out there, and being from a contract research, this is what we want to learn and how we can help as well. So this was fantastic.
I really enjoyed that, and meeting lots of old friends and making some new. I think that on top of the great science and picking everybody's brain, and then great networking.
They really varied on the topics, so some of them I was really engaged on, some of them were less to my excitement. But I think the ability to connect with those, it was this type of meeting I've never been at before in terms of really constantly working together to think about things and share experiences.
I think it was energetic, it was involved, so I did like it.
The roundtable was very informative, and I was able to facilitate it in a very effective way, and also all the participants did participate, contributed their ideas, and we were able to share our ideas and exchange knowledge, which I think is very good for the entire community of drug discovery.
They were great. A lot of engagement from a lot of players, and I learned a lot.
Roundtables were very good, very interesting discussions. And even though there are CROs and there are pharma companies and biotechs and different consultants and stakeholders, it's all very productive discussions focused on the science. So I think they're interesting.
I thought that they were focused, which was great. Everyone had an opportunity to share what they needed. Some people were more there for learning new things, and other people were more there to voice their opinions. So it was a balance, if you will, of both. I didn't get the sense that the discussions ever fell flat. People had asked thoughtful questions and really wanted to probe the value of the discussion topics.
There is a very diverse audience. I think the discussion is really productive.
Okay, fantastic.
It's on the topic of biophysics, but then the topic kind of extend to other related topics.
Okay.
So I think very relevant. A lot of people, I think, there's lots of participation in the topic.
It was a good mix. I think some sessions were a little challenging in terms of having discussions, so it was a very difficult thing to tackle. But as the roundtable progressed, a lot of people were able to jump in and contribute. So I think getting that going was tricky, but no fault of the session. It was the topic itself which was quite difficult, and people were thinking. But really good to see that and hear about what people are thinking about going forward as well. So that's actually very useful.
Quite intense, but quite focused. So made some good contacts. I think the topics were sort of very in depth, which enabled me to talk about our technology and how we can support some of the companies here.
Actually, I mentioned a few of them, and again, I think they're really catching up, and people that work in the same industry or I can exchange some ideas. Thanks again for making the connection.
Yes, I had a couple of one-on-ones with companies providing different services, and in fact we will have follow-ups to learn more about them.
Yeah, good mix. So sort of representatives from all sizes of companies, people in funding stages, various stages, big pharma, big corporates. made it a really good mix of people with different challenges to talk about.
Good mix, you know, the CEOs are going to want to talk about different things than people at the bench. So, but I think it's an excellent mix of, C-level folks and down to the scientist level.
I did. It was, most of them were senior people. I didn't get a sense that people were too junior.
Okay.
There were just a handful of people that maybe were coming into a new role, perhaps, and so they were still finding themselves and growing. But aside from that, I thought overall it was primarily senior people that had a lot of experience, and they shared their wisdom with the rest of the team.
Yeah, I mean, we had people at a lot of different levels, but people who are thought leaders and people who are coming up in the ranks. So yeah,
a good mix. Certainly, people who have years of experience are looking to direct a lot of the strategy, as well as people who are executing and doing a lot of the activities. So it was a good mix. Certainly, I think I was comfortable with that.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, there are founders of companies, CEOs, also senior directors, VPs.
Okay.
So I think it's really like a nice sort of set of audience, different levels. People, putting technical inputs, also people putting a high level strategy inputs. Again, I really enjoy this.
It's interesting because I'm not sure of the level of seniority. A lot of people said what company they worked for, but I didn't, or what they did, but there weren't a lot of titles involved, so I can't say that that I wasn't impressed by it. I don't know, but the people we talked to seem to be decision makers, which is important. So whether that gives you an idea of their level of seniority, I think it does. So yeah, I would say it was good.
Yeah, absolutely. So there are many decision makers, many CEOs and CSOs, so definitely the very high level of people present. So I'm very pleased to have them present and actually participate.
Level of seniority is good. I mean, it covers more experienced people to the higher up in companies, and some are more junior, obviously. But I think there's a lot of very senior people with a lot of experience that everybody can benefit during the roundtables.
Yeah, it was a variety of people from very early companies with only 2-3 people, large company, people at the scientific level, people with executive positions. So you could get feedback and input from different levels of questions too. So it was really interesting.
There was a good hybrid. This is what we want. We want young generations, and also we want experienced people. Because we can share our knowledge with the people who are going to be the next in the line to take and run with this responsibility. So I think having a mixture of different seniority is very important, so that the knowledge doesn't stay with seniority and disappears with them only. It is very important to have a meeting where you have a mixture of different levels of seniority, so that we can transfer our knowledge to them so they can use and apply it efficiently.
Yeah, I think it was a very good mix, and really, especially in the roundtable discussions, you really got the different views and practices from big pharma to biotechs to startups. I think that really came across and really came out and kind of how people, both seeing differences between organizations. If you're a big company, you have muscles. Small company, you don't have muscles, but also the and everything that people have in common, the challenges they have in common. It doesn't matter if you're working at Pfizer, you still have these challenges. Fantastic. So I think that really came across in the roundtable discussion.
Yeah, definitely.
Good man.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, I have no doubt. In some capacity, I'd love to talk about maybe hosting a roundtable session and upping our sponsorship a little bit.
You bet. This is top of my list.
You bet. I'm local, so it's easy for me to join the meeting.
Amazing.
Great.
Fun.
I hope so. We'll see how things come together. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, we're here. We want to keep ourselves here, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so
Sure, we'll see.
Yeah, sure. I was here last year and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it this year and I hope I will be around.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Certainly.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Protection?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Fantastic. Pleasure.